La raza. Well, this is my book called Always Running by Luis J. Rodriguez. And let me tell you about the description on the back of the book so you get a little idea of what the book is about. By age 12, Luis Rodriguez was a veteran of East LA gang warfare, lured by a seemingly invincible gang culture. He witnessed countless shootings, beatings, and arrests, then watched with increasing fears as drugs, murder, suicide, and senseless acts of street crime claimed friends and family members. Before long, Rodriguez saw a way out of the barrio. Through education and the power of words, he successfully broke free from years of violence and desperation. Achieving success as an award-winning Chicano poet, he was sure the streets would haunt him no more until his son joined the gang. Rodriguez fought for his child by telling his own story in Always Running, a vivid memoir that explores the motivations of gang life and cautions against the death and destruction that inevitable claim in participants. At times heartbreakingly sad and brutal, Always Running is ultimately an uplifting true story, filled with hope, insight, and a hard lesson for the next generation. So that gave you a little idea what the book is about. Luis, he joined the gang when he was about 12, and this gang called Impersonations. That's what it was called.
How old is his son right now?
His son is about around his late 20s or early 30s, but he's in jail right now for attempt murder, drugs, and all those sorts of things.
Mm-hmm.
The setting of the story when in the book is in Las Lomas, California, near the Watts and the Hills.
Is that a dangerous area?
Yeah, it's in the middle between two major gangs. The gang where Luis was in, called the Animal Tribe, and their rivals, the Sangre Gang.
Why do they hate each other?
I can't really tell you why. It's just been long hatred between them.
History?
Yeah, history. Some of the main characters are Luis, his mom, the Animal Tribe gang, and the rival. His mom is the main character because his mom was always there for him even though he did bad. She would care even though she acted like she didn't. She really liked him and helped him through his struggles. But sometimes she got tired of it and kicked him out. His dad was a teacher, a Spanish teacher, helped out the white kid that didn't know any Spanish, I mean.
So who did he fall in love with?
He fell in love with this girl from the rival gang, which is a big no-no, because
What if he did go with her? What would happen?
he would pretty much get killed by the other gang.
Other gang.
Because the leader of the gang are her older brothers, so that's a bad no-no.
Did he end up being with her or no?
She pretty much set him up and got him jumped, got him beat up. So never trust girls, guys. And well, he has a brother named Rano, and his brother at first was into the gang stuff. He would always get into fights until he picked up sports and got him out of all the gang stuff like that. But Luis didn't look at him as a role model. He thought he was a nobody. So Luis went his own way, joined the gang, thought he was better than everyone else. Thought he could take the whole world, but all he took was struggles throughout his whole life. Took drugs, beatings, heartbreaks. What else?
Was his son in the same gang as he was?
No, he was in a different gang in Chicago, I think.
Was it a smaller gang or a big gang?
It was a small gang, but they both fell in the same situation where they both fell in drugs.
Was he in love with another girl just like his father was?
Actually, his son went to jail, and he left the son behind while he was in jail, so he left his son by himself. And at first, it tells him about his life later on. It shows how Luis was never there for his son as much as he wanted to be.
Is he making up for it now?
Yeah, he's
or?
trying to make up for it by telling his story, telling his son he could do better, that he shouldn't be.
Does his son still? Who is this? Who is this on the front cover?
That's Luis, the main character.
Okay.
It's a story about himself.
How old is he right now?
And he's about in his in his late 20s. No, in his 40s or in his 50s.
Okay. Why did you pick this book?
I don't know, something that involves like in my culture. Or something.
Real life?
Yeah. 'Cause I'm from
Did they
California.
kill it? Did his father kill anybody?
Nah. Well, one time when he went back to the Watts, where he's from, where his gang was from, he went back and he met a guy from the rival gang, and there he got shanked by one of the rival gangs, even though that's been dropped a long time ago.
Is the gang still around today?
I never heard of it, but possibly maybe around. But yeah, that's my story. Always running.
That's a very good book, Saul. Would you recommend it?
I would recommend it. Really good. Are you done?
Yep, it's about to be done right now.